Hello, we're Tom Milliken and Victoria Allred, the 2011 4A Women's Champion of all of North Carolina. Congratulations, Victoria.
Thank you.
Give us a little overview of your round, sort of real quick look at how you got to be the #1 golfer in the 4A classification.
Well, I started off with a bogey today, but I told myself that's just the first hole and you got 17 more to go. And so that helped pick me up, and that's how I finished.
Fantastic. I was amazed at your accuracy today. Do you remember? Can you recall how many fairways you hit?
No, but I hit a lot.
You were in a zone, weren't you?
Oh, yes.
But it was amazing the number of greens that you were able to hit, having been on the fairway so often.
Oh, yes.
I believe you made, what, 4 birdies today or 3 birdies today?
3.
3 birdies today. That was 1 on the front side and 2 on the back.
Yes, sir.
That very impressive one off of what, number 10?
Yes.
That was really something, because if I recall, you hit a draw off the tee box. And
Yes,
you turned
I kind of hooked it a little bit.
Yeah, it's more of a hook than a draw.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden I hear you scream out, "Where did that come from?" Are you not accustomed to hitting draws or
Oh,
hooks?
I'm used to hitting draws, but I've been hitting it to the right all day. I didn't expect that to draw.
But evidently it set it up real nice for your approach to
Oh,
the
yes,
green.
it was a very good approach shot.
Yeah. How far was it?
170?
Easily. And uphill.
Oh, yes.
And it landed, checked up, how far from the pin?
3 feet.
3 feet from the pin. When you do that, I know when I do something like that, my heart starts to just pitter-patter. What'd you feel like?
My usual self. I really don't get very excited over shots.
I'm glad you said that, because that is really a noticeable trait of yours, that you seem to be even keel and are able to sort of roll with the punches. Okay? Now, I don't know where you learned this from, and I started noticing how you were approaching your putts. I've never seen a player diagnose their green as you do. It seems to be that you walk off the distance, kind of, but when you're coming back, you're going in at different angles around where your mark is. And it looks like to me, well, tell me what you're doing.
Well, when I walk, like pacing it off, I'm feeling how downhill it is or how uphill it is, because I have really good eye-hand coordination, and I've just always felt I'm like in the past year I always like felt my putts, and when I'm going around it at angles, that's actually aim point, and it's a putting technique.
I'm sorry, say that again so people understand what you're saying again. What is it?
Aim points?
Aim points.
Yes.
What is an aim point, if you don't mind taking the time to tell us?
It's the type of putting technique where you walk around, you try to find the 0 line, which is the straight putt, and then you base it off of how far from the straight putt you are to how much break you make or you take.
Okay, now, that's kind of what eyesight doing. You kind
No,
of...
I'm feeling it. I feel if it's
How do you feel a point?
if the point where you change from going uphill to downhill.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like you were patting something with the toes out there. And that's what you're doing?
I feel the break.
You feel the break. Now, you were very accurate on 99% of your putts today. You were very good on that. If it didn't go in the hole, you were right there for tapping.
Yes.
So evidently the technique is very valuable.
Yes.
Where did you learn that?
David Orr, he's my putting coach, and after doing that, he taught that to me back in December, and I've won 3 tournaments using that.
Wow. Gonna have to learn how to can that and sell it. In case folks don't know, you missed most of the school season this year.
Yes.
What was the reason for that?
I had pain in my left arm, and we thought it was just tendonitis, so I played through it during the summer, and we took 2 weeks off in August, but that didn't help. And after I had really bad pain after the Joe Chevis, and we went to physical therapy, and we did that for about a month, and then I was diagnosed with a pinched nerve in my neck, and that's caused reflexive pain in my arm, because I never felt anything in my neck, just everything in my left arm, like my wrist, elbow, and shoulder.
Wow. So that kept you out of most of the season.
I only got to play 2 matches before regionals.
Right. But you were very capable at the regional. And you had a playoff, if I'm not mistaken,
Yes.
with one of the girls you were playing with today.
Yes, Allison Markowitz.
Allison Markowitz. Y'all seem to be having a good time out there
Oh,
today.
yes. Me and Allison are really good friends, and it's just so much fun playing with her.
That is fantastic. The threesome was made up of Allison, you, and Sarah Bay.
Yes.
And all 3 of y'all seem to be very highly ranked in North Carolina junior
Yes.
golf. So y'all must play a lot of golf together.
Yes, sir.
Do you take times on who's going to win, or is it all out for yourself?
We just
That's
kinda go
guy
with the-
talk. That's guy talk.
Yeah, we
you
just
know.
kind of go with the flow.
Yeah, yeah. Well, listen, the technique that you did on your putting was just astounding to me, primarily because the results were paying off.
Yes.
But there's other things that you do that I think put you a little bit ahead of a lot of golfers, junior golfers, and that's your mental state out there. Allison kind of blew up a couple of times. She was losing it mentally. You could tell when she was missing a putt or something like that. What do you attribute that ability to, that you can stay so calm and collected?
To my dad, because he told me that just play like you're losing, and don't get excited over like a birdie putt, because that's just one putt. You never know what's going to happen next.
Well, it certainly has paid off. Again, I'm with Victoria. Everybody's calling you Tori and everything else out there,
Yes.
so I was mixed between how should I address you, but it's Victoria Allred, the new 2011 4A Girls State Champion. Victoria, thank you for your time,
Thank
and
you for
congratulations
having me.
on your win.
Thank you.
Thank you.